Everyone, it's Maya back with another Biologique Recherche review. This time I'm talking about Protection UV. So this product is actually not sold in the US at this time. I believe it was pulled off the shelves in early 2019. Biologique Recherche is currently reformulating their facial sunscreen products. Apparently, this has an ingredient that the US FDA does not recommend for a sunscreen. They're doing something to reformulate it. I don't know exactly what that is. Considering this is a mineral based sunscreen, uh, the SPF is 25. It is waterproof and water resistant. They do recommend reapplying this every 2 hours. What I found that was really interesting about this product is that the main ingredients are titanium dioxide and zinc dioxide. So, if you have ever used any of those products, as one example is like baby rash cream, that has like a white kind of chalky consistency of zinc dioxide. So, this product has a white cast. Uh, that could also be why they're reformulating it. I'm not too sure. I don't really care. I wanted something to use right away because I'm kind of switching over all of my products to just be using Biologique Recherche. So I ordered this on eBay. I bought it from a seller in Poland. It came beautifully wrapped, so it made it the far trek and it made it before any shipping delays or anything like that because of coronavirus. What I saved the box too, just because this is something that we don't have here, but the main ingredients are water, Pangamia glabra seed oil, dicrapolene carbonate, zinc, and so forth. It just labels everything. It's a really long list, but I definitely will give you kind of my honest review. The product I purchased expires in November of 2021. I'm currently wearing it right now, I'm actually wearing it over creme placenta, and I have had this on for about 4 hours. As you can see, it definitely has a white cast to it. I wanted something to use when I go walking outside and I don't really care what I look like. And this is kind of my new go-to product. What I did find interesting was that this is made with rice and like a rice bran. There definitely is some sort of separation to the product. I don't know if you can see that on screen, but it has like a grainy feel to it. It definitely is more liquid than cream, so it definitely absorbs really nicely. There is not really a sunscreen kind of smell to it, but it definitely has kind of like a milky, creamy scent to it. It's very, very light, and it has like a yellow white color to it. So, I what I like about this product is that it's a Biologique product. I feel like I know that is not going to clog my pores. This is working, and it's kind of gonna like continue the Biologique protocol and continue making my skin be glowing and clear and reap all the benefits of only using Biologique Recherche. What I think is interesting is that you do have to reapply every 2 hours. And if you kind of throw this on in the morning and you have a whole day of work and you're running around town and you don't have time to reapply, I don't think this is the product for you. I don't plan to reapply it every 2 hours, especially now that I'm home. I just plan to use it right before I go outside and I'm doing a trip outside. But if I'm just walking the dog for, 2 minutes outside, I don't specially put on sunscreen to do that if I already applied it in the morning. So I'm not that crazy, like, hat wearing person. But for the price, I originally, I believe these retailed for about 130. I ended up paying like 170 to 190, including shipping, tax, customs, all that jazz, because this had to be sent to the United States. So I do think if this was sold for 130 in US, that's kind of more attainable versus almost $200 for a sunscreen that you have to continuously apply. Too, my mom has really beautiful skin and she uses zinc, the diaper rash cream on her face, as her form of a sunscreen. And she has tried to get me to do that so many times, but because of the white cast, it's just so strong to me, and I like to be tan, I like to be glowing, and I just can't do that regardless of like the price difference. Like that's, $2, $3 for a small tube, whereas this is almost $200. I feel whiter in color, but I'm not like as white as the diaper rash cream would make me. Overall, I'm excited for Biologique to eventually roll out what they plan to for the US as far as our version of the SPF. There were some sellers still selling this from international locations, on eBay. So if you are, needing something and you want it to be Biologique, it's still available. But just know that you do have to continuously apply this every 2 hours. And if you get wet, you still need to apply it, reapply, and it does kind of leave a white cast. So I definitely will wait to see what this does in combination with serum detente. Part of me kind of wishes that serum detente offered like a version with an SPF, or just the slightest SPF like within it. I don't know if that's really possible, considering, if they're using zinc or titanium dioxide, it has a whitening effect. So I don't know if mixing color to whitening, how that really works. I'm not a chemist, but yeah, that's my opinion about protection UV. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when I apply serum detente on top of protection UV. As you can see, it does blend quite nicely. I do still look kind of white and pale in the face. My glow is definitely turned off right now. I think I'd have to add a lot of bronzer to kind of work it up a little bit. But like in comparison to my neck, I'm definitely as white as can be. So I will say that I wouldn't recommend this if you're being photographed or anything like that. I think the combo is too heavy, and I think the SPF itself, just the white cast, is something that you can never hide in a photo or on film. But I will say, generally speaking, if I had skipped creme placenta, that I think if I just toned and used maybe one quintessential serum and then protection UV, adding a foundation or concealer would be okay if I didn't have that extra moisture on my skin. So just want to tell you guys about that and just let you know that it's a little heavy with so much product on. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Pretty great. I mean, it's fine, but not the glow that I want. Yeah. All right, guys, thanks for checking out this video. Please check out my channel. I make reviews about Biologique Recherche. I try to make all my reviews about each product individually, so you guys really get a sense of if it's worth buying or not, if it's something you need. Subscribe down below and have a great day.